Have you ever promised yourself that this time you'll change? This time you'll wake up early, work harder, become disciplined, and then a few days later, everything goes back to normal? Most people think they fail because they lack motivation. But Atomic Habits says something different. The problem usually isn't motivation. The problem is the system. This book by James Clear is based on one simple idea. Small habits repeated consistently create massive results. And at first, that sounds disappointing. People want dramatic change. People want to transform in one weekend. But the book argues that real transformation almost never looks dramatic in the beginning. Imagine an airplane changes direction by just a few degrees. At first, the difference is impossible to notice. But after enough time, it lands in a completely different place. Your habits work the same way. Tiny actions don't seem powerful today. But over months and years, they completely change where your life goes. That's why the book says forget huge changes. Focus on becoming 1% better. 1% sounds small, but small improvements compound, and small mistakes compound too. If every day you delay things, skip work, avoid learning, those choices also build a future. Whether habits help you or hurt you, they never stay neutral. One of the most important ideas in this book is that goals are overrated. That sounds strange because everybody talks about goals. Set goals, dream bigger, think bigger. But the book explains that goals alone don't create success. Think about sports. Every team wants to win, but not every team wins. The goal is the same. The difference is the system. Your system is what you do repeatedly, your routines, your environment, your daily decisions. Goals decide direction. Systems decide progress. If you only focus on the result, you may lose motivation once results are slow. But if you focus on the process, improvement becomes automatic. Then the book introduces an even bigger idea: identity. Most people try to change outcomes, some try to change processes. But lasting change comes from changing identity. Instead of saying, I want to run, say, I am a runner. Instead of saying, I want to read books, say, I am a reader. Instead of saying, I want to become disciplined, say, I am a disciplined person. This seems like just changing words, but it changes how you think. Every action becomes evidence. Every time you read one page, you prove to yourself that you are a reader. Every workout proves you are someone who trains. Every study session proves you are someone who learns. You become what you repeatedly do. Your identity is built through repetition. The next lesson is something most people ignore. Habits need to be easy. People make goals too difficult. They decide to exercise 2 hours every day, read 50 pages, study 6 hours, wake up at 5. Then they fail. Not because they are weak, because the habit is too hard to maintain. The book suggests reducing friction. Make the habit ridiculously easy. Read one page, do one push-up, write one sentence, walk for 5 minutes. The goal is not immediate success. The goal is showing up. Because once you start, continuing becomes easier. Starting creates momentum. Another powerful lesson is that environment matters more than willpower. People think successful people simply have stronger discipline. But environment influences behavior more than most people realize. If your phone is beside you while working, you check it. If snacks are visible, you eat more. If books are visible, you read more. Environment silently shapes choices. So instead of forcing yourself to improve, design your environment. Make good habits obvious. Put your book on your desk. Keep workout clothes ready. Remove distractions. Hide what pulls attention away. When habits become easier to start, consistency increases. The book also talks about rewards. Your brain repeats what feels rewarding. That's why bad habits feel attractive. They give instant rewards: scrolling, procrastination, comfort. But good habits usually reward you later. Exercise hurts now. Results come later. Learning feels difficult. Benefits come later. The challenge is staying consistent long enough to see results. This creates what the book calls the valley of disappointment. You work, you improve, but nothing seems different. Many people quit here, but results are building underneath, like ice warming from negative temperatures. Nothing changes, then suddenly it melts. Progress often works like that, invisible until it becomes visible. That's why consistency matters more than intensity. You don't need perfect days. You need repeated days. And if you miss once, don't miss twice. One mistake doesn't destroy progress. Repeated mistakes do. At the end, the message of this book is simple. Your life changes quietly. not through giant moments, but through small actions repeated long enough. You do not become successful overnight. You become successful through habits people rarely notice. So don't ask, what big thing should I do? Ask, what small action can I repeat tomorrow? Because your future is built by what you repeat today.